Good afternoon, everybody. Let's get started with your headlines. A massive blackout in Puerto Rico. Plus, why Floridians could soon see more snakes. And the body of a Mobile man found in Kentucky. It's time for News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips. Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you this afternoon. Before we get to our big stories, I want to tell you about some breaking news that's happening right now in Florida. On the campus of Florida State University, an active shooter has been reported. The reported shooter was located in the area of the Student Union. We know that there have been some injuries, but we don't have any other details. So that's a story that you'll want to look for details on WKRG.com throughout the afternoon. Now it's time to get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, the lights slowly coming back on across Puerto Rico following another massive blackout just days before the Easter holiday. Officials say nearly 1.5 million customers on the island lost power yesterday. The island-wide blackout was due to gridlock on the roadways and even a train evacuation. It led to that. No word on what caused this outage. Number 4, Spotify and Zoom say their services are now back online after outages affected thousands of users yesterday. Zoom says their outage was caused by a technical glitch. Spotify has not said why its app was down briefly. Number 3, wildlife experts say Floridians could encounter more snakes as their habitats disappear. They believe this is being driven by construction and development in the state. You can deter snakes by keeping your yard free of debris and hiding places like wood and leaf piles. In Florida, there are 4 venomous snakes: the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, pygmy rattlesnake, cottonmouth, and coral snake. Number 2, a local environmental resource center hit the auction block today. People gathered at 5 Rivers Delta Resource Center this morning for this auction. The Alabama Wildlife Federation was the only bidder able to pay this $500,000 opening bid. The bid now has to be approved by Conservation and Natural Resources Commissioner Chris Blankenship. If approved, the organization will take over the facility's lease for 10 years with an option to buy the more than 70-acre property. Blankenship says the property will remain open to the public. And number 1, the body of a Mobile man has been found after he went missing in Kentucky. Officials in McCracken County say 32-year-old Robert Dennis went missing yesterday afternoon. The sheriff's office says his body was found in a body of water close to where he was reported missing several hours later. They have not released a cause of death pending the results of an autopsy, but they do not suspect foul play. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, everybody, it's time for our question of the day, our chance to hear from you. And I'm curious what you guys have to say about this one, because this is a question where not many people actually want to reveal the answer. You ready for it? Where is the best fishing spot on the Gulf Coast? Where's the best fishing spot on the Gulf Coast? Let's see if many of you are willing to give up those secrets, because I don't know many people who will say where they catch the most fish. Let's see. Well, there we go, Ben. I'm not going to say it's a secret. Never give away your honey hole for nothing, he says. Christine, a true fishing local never tells. Seth, yeah, probably in the water. Captain Brock knows 300 days a year. Oh, goodness. I think I know what that's about. Big Creek Lake. Well, you can't fish in Big Creek Lake right now. They're trying to work something out there. John, I'm very successful, but I don't give out my spots and always wrap my fish in white paper before I go home. Joe Patty Seafood. Okay, Eric says, I used to love floating down the Escataba River from Earlville to 98. Best brim and small bass I've ever eaten. Along with the occasional small catfish, especially catfish and cheese grits on the bank after a night of camping for breakfast. That sounds fun. Let's see. Yeah, Sand Island Lighthouse holds some big snapper. I bet that would be fun to fish along the lighthouse. We went out there last year was it last year or the year before for a story. And because There's so many rocks out there. I know that would be a neat habitat for the fish. The only problem is I can see your line would probably get caught on something. But if you fish deeper than that, then that'd be really cool. Okay, Gulf of Orange Beach, okay? Gulf side, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere near water, west end of Dauphin Island has never let me down since 1981. Right under the Dog River Bridge in Helen Woods Park on Dauphin Island Parkway. Joe Patty, Pensacola. A stocked pond in your backyard. So anyway, nobody's giving away a whole lot of secrets there. No surprise. It's crazy, though, how fishermen, I mean, they have their coordinates. They know where they're going, but you can't ask them that. Nobody wants to share their secrets. But no doubt we have some great fishing here along the Gulf Coast. We are so lucky, and I know so many of you love to fish. So thanks for answering our question of the day, or not really answering our question of the day, but thank you very much for participating. Okay, now we're going to get to our poll of the day, and this is something I definitely plan to do. What about you? Do you plan to attend the Chinese Lantern Festival at Bellingrath? Do you plan to attend the Chinese Lantern Festival at Bellingrath? So cool. Look at the dragon here, this art. It looks really, really neat. And I think it's really smart of Bellingrath to do something like this. Of course, they have Magic Christmas and Lights, fantastic way to draw people to the gardens. And this is another creative way, another revenue source for them during the spring. And they have really cool exhibits teaching about the Chinese culture, but also just, lights, and you can kind of mingle through there at night and wander and meander. And I love that. I think it's a fun way to get people back to the gardens. And so you can check it out through, June, beginning of June. So if you want to check it out, that is at Bellingrath Gardens. But let us know if you plan to. If you want to participate in our poll of the day, go to WKRG's Facebook page or WKRG.com and let us know. You can cast your vote until tonight at 5:30, which is when our next edition of News 5 Now airs. All right, that's going to do it for News 5 Now this afternoon. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll see you back tonight for WKRG News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.